What's up guys, Tevin here with the finale episode of Let's Play Cuphead, Don't Deal with the Devil. In the last episode we finished off the remaining bosses in Inkwell Isle 3, and now we are in Inkwell Hell. So here is the final loadout I'm having going into this boss fight. I'm still going to keep the smokescreen dash. I have the regular shot and the chaser, and our first boss that we're going to have to take on in this duet of dastardly fiends is King Dice. Well, looky here, you actually pulled it off, but you made me lose a bet. And for that, you ain't seen the boss just yet. We're gonna play a little game first. So of course, King Dice wasn't gonna honor his commitment, because if we did, then he lost his bet he made with the devil. So the whole boss fight around King Dice evolves around us having to face a multitude of gambling themed enemies by rolling a dice between 1 and 3 to actually land on either a safe spot or a spot that gives us health and will transition us into a mini boss fight. Our first one that we're going to go against right now, I'm not going to show you guys all of them because honestly I try to avoid them, but the ones I do go against, I will tell you their names if I remember them. I definitely know this guy's name is Bettigan, and it's a dumb name, but it's really funny. He's really easy to avoid. I was honestly dumb and I got hit, so I lost that extra hit that I got at the very beginning. All you have to do, if you have the smokescreen dash, is just simple pass right through him as his chips are coming towards you, and that's it. So these guys are all sub-bosses, so they don't really count as bosses. That's King Dice himself. And as soon as you defeat them, their spot will then change to a clear mark. And if you notice towards the end of the board, it has save, start over, or fin. If you get to start over, you have to literally go all the way back to the end. And we have to do it all over again. So in case you want to fight all of them, you can, and that's a way you can go about doing it. I really don't like doing it, even though these guys are pretty easy. So these two, their names are Pip and Dot. They don't really only have 2 methods of attack. Shooting out dice, either one's going to be orange or one is going to be... Actually no, it's going to be either orange, blue, or pink. Pink one we can parry, and the other 2 are just varying speeds of them. And the other thing they do is send out this weird domino duck thing that just goes to the very end and then sweeps across it. And all while you're doing this, you're on a rotating platform that is constantly going into a wall of spikes. Just keep moving forward while attacking them with the chaser. They go down, no problem. Alright, so now it's time to roll the dice yet again. Really, he loves us rolling the dice. Well, that's why he's called King Dice, so I guess he's kind of living up to his name. Land on a 3, got a safe spot thankfully. You can try to time it out to get it to where you're going to be on a safe spot. It sometimes works for me, sometimes it doesn't. Thankfully I got the heart up again, so I got 5. And now, what is this? Is this the monkey? It is the monkey. I don't remember the monkey's name, honestly, I'm sorry. Alright, so with his fight, honestly, he felt like he didn't really hit me at all until you get to the music notes. But how this one is, kind of takes on a Mahjong type of thing, or the memory game, to where you gotta match a pair so he's actually up and we're able to attack him. And since we are able to attack him, he's also now able to attack us by clapping his cymbals together to send out a variety of music notes. And they're honestly really easy to dodge. And this is all we have to do, is just rinse and repeat. There's no negative side effects for getting a pair wrong. You just move on and get another chance to do it all over again. And honestly, I'm not fully sure of how big his health bar is, but I feel like once you get all the pairs matched up, that's when you're going to be able to actually defeat him. So I don't think there's any way to beat him faster. It's just honestly matching all of the patterns, and that's it. And yeah, that's all I can really say about this chimp whose name I cannot remember. Anyway guys, please let us know how your day is going down in the comment section below, and let us know how you guys are liking the series. I know this one didn't last very long just because, Cuphead's not really a long game. It's something you can get through in less than an hour if you're good, or in my case, around 7 or 8 hours if you're really bad. And you gotta learn all the boss patterns and everything and actually pay attention and get good. Or, if you're Hash, you're still playing this. And that's the last time I'm throwing shade at Hash, just because I really love doing it. It's like my favorite pastime. I have to. But he'll probably comment on it as soon as he sees it. But anyway, that's it for the monkey. So now we can move on to the final section to where we can either land on safe, start over, or finish. I forget which one I land on. I hope I land on Finn, because I gotta get a 3. And, oh, okay, at least I landed on safe. So now I just need a 2. I don't really know if you go over. I think it still counts as you going to, like, Finn. So as long as you don't get a 1, we're good. Honestly, seeing how long this video is, I do land on a 1. And that's such bad words. I don't like landing on a 1. So now I have to do it all over again, but like I said before, if you land on the clear spots again, that means you don't gotta fight those bosses again. You just move on to the next one. And now, if I can just keep on landing on my safes and clears, I don't have to find anyone else. I just gotta go all the way back over there, and we're pretty much safe as soon as we get to 12 and 1, because there won't be anything else left for us to do. Unfortunately, I did land on 5. I think this is the rabbit. Yep, this is the rabbit. So the rabbit's name is Hocus Pocus. This one's actually really, really easy. All you can just do is just keep on attacking the chaser. As these skulls appear, just use your smokescreen dash to like dodge through it and avoid it. And when he sends the playing card symbols to attack you from either upwards or downwards, just pay attention to where the pink one is and just parry it so you can avoid the rest and get a good parry in. But honestly, this is like the easiest one, especially you have the setup I have going into this. Otherwise, you'll just have to try and get through the gaps where the rabbit skulls leave you to go through. But if you just have the smokescreen dash, you can just zip right over to left or right, no problem, and avoid this. And that is pretty much it for Hocus Pocus, because I don't got a whole lot to say about him. Only those 2 attacks, and that's it. And that is it for him. Alright, so I think I go against one more. Knowing my luck, it might be... No, I think it's definitely one more that I go against. I think I can get a 2 over here. Land one safe, perfect. And if I get a 3, we're golden. But knowing me, I probably got like a 1 or 2. Oh, I got scared. Yeah, I got on 2. So I think this is the racehorse one? Nope, it's the 8-ball. Okay, I don't remember what the 8-ball's name is either. He's really simple. He'll send out either a psychedelic ball at you, or he has these little... Oh my god, what they're called? These pull chalks. They're pull chalks coming in to hit you. If you just go... If you pay attention to like how far left and right they bounce, you can get a good like sense of like where you need to stand without getting hit. And just go directly underneath the 8-ball and switch over to the spread shot to do the most damage that you can to get him done just even faster. And like I said, small health bar, and he's just throwing up his body, and that's it. So I think that was the last one that I take on, because now, as you can see, the board's completely clear. I can get whatever I want, and there's no problem, so I don't even like think anymore. I just like slap that. Go ahead, give me the dice. So this is where I wasn't so sure if I had to get a 1 or not. So at least I made sure I got a 1. So now in this final part, now we actually face King Dice himself. And this move is honestly really difficult, and why I wanted as much health as I can. Because trying to parry all of those playing cards is really difficult. And this is where the invincibility super really comes in place. Because you're able to like briefly invincible, so I can just stand where I need to safely and start attacking him, building up my super meter, and I can just straight up attack his face without any worry or whatnot. This is where the chaser is no longer useful, because I want to get this over with as soon as possible, and that is it for King Dice. The dude just starts wigging out. So this one did take a good while. It can take a good while too if you're not really good at like timing out your dice shots. I think this took me around 7 minutes. Actually, no, I see a timer down here. It took me around 8 minutes to do it. But let's see what the game says this particular stage took. 7 minutes and 38 seconds. Oh yeah, 1 HP left. I did great on my parries, super mirrors, 5 out of 6, skill level 2. I got a B. So honestly, it was not the worst grade you can get on this. But by defeating King Dice, it now opens up the tower on the right hand side, which is where the devil is located, which means we can now fight against him. So it's all been leading up to this, guys. Let's go ahead and deal with the devil in one hell of a time. And you can only do regular on this one. Well, 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 look how far you've come. Not only did you bust up my good-for-nothing lackey King Dice, but I see you got my soul contract as agreed. Hand him over and join my team. Alright, so Elder Carol mentioned this when the time comes to do the right thing, and I'm not going to do it. You're mine now, and we're going to have a hell of a time down here. So by doing that, you get the bad ending to where Cuphead and Mugman turn evil. And you, how they say, sell out. And now we do King Dice's job and get more debtors. However, that's not the ending we want. So now, we're going to say no and take on the devil and show him who's the real boss here. Alright, so the devil, he's kind of annoying to deal with. So this one, I'm still going in with the same loadout I had for King Dice. Spread Shot, Chaser, and Smokescreen Dash. Actually, no, I took off the Smokescreen Dash. No, I kept it on. It was the Invincibility Super, so Super Art number 2 that I had. So in this various phase, he throws his head like a spider and it bounces around to try to hurt you. He can turn into a goat and then extend his arms to both the left and right of the screen, so you can actually, like, stomp him and everything. Oh wait, no, I do take out the Smokescreen Dash because I need the regular dash so I can get a little bit more leverage still in while I'm going across. And I think I switch out to the coffee beans, so my super meter builds up a lot faster. That way I can get my invincibility to, like, a little bit faster than I normally would. And then the third transformation he has for this phase is he turns into like this serpent type of thing, moves from either the left or right of the screen. For that one, you just want to get to where the little dips is, where his neck's going to be, and then you just want to duck, because as soon as he comes back, he's going to go all across here, and the only way to avoid that is by ducking. As he transitions to the next fight, he will jump out of his skin, and you got to descend further into hell to actually avoid him. So now we're on this flowing platform. Avoid the spot with the chips, and as soon as he sends out the little bombs on the wings, you want to parry those as soon as possible, because if they blow up, they are going to take up like a good 50% of the screen, and it's going to be hard to avoid. Other than the poker chips you got to avoid, he will also send out a glowing blue axe that you want to avoid too, because it will start rotating around a circle onto the screen, and you just want to avoid getting hit by it. As we transition into the last phase, the far end platforms will move, and then you're going to want to avoid getting hit by his two devils. In fact, oh my god, I just now realized this. That particular one is going to be like his main henchman that you see in Hell in the Cuphead series. But I'm beside myself. At this point, when he starts crying, the other two platform moves, then you got one. This is where you want to save the invincibility, because this is where I pop it right here, because I don't really have anywhere else to dodge, and then I just keep on attacking, and that is it for the devil. And with that, we officially beat Cuphead. Don't deal with the devil. Honestly, it wasn't that bad. I never really thought I was going to be able to beat this game back when it first came out, but I persevered, I kept trying, and no matter what, I didn't give up, and I was able to finally beat it before Hesh. The brothers had triumphed over the demon, forcing him to finally give up. We accept your surrender, devil, Cuphead laughed, but we're not done just yet. And with that, Cuphead and Bugman destroyed all the soul contracts, releasing Inkwell Isle's residents from eternal servitude to the devil. Gosh, I can't wait to tell everybody, Cuphead said. The boys set off for home, and at top speed. Come on, last one, there's a leaky cup, Mugman teased as they ran. Once home, the brothers gathered everyone together. You're all free of the devil's debt, Cuphead announced, and that fiend won't bother us again, Mugman added. The Elder Kettle was literally beaming with pride as everyone began to cheer. Let's hear it for Cuphead and Mugman. Hip hip hooray, hip hip hooray. And get a little good ending scene with everyone, all the bosses we fought, all gathering to celebrate us for helping them get free of the devil. As an all-day celebration began, the brothers promised to never wander into trouble again, and they didn't. Until next time, of course, but that is another story for another day. And with that, that is the end. Alright, so that is it for Cuphead Don't Deal with the Devil, presented by your host, Tevin T. Allen, for the Loser Lounge. And yeah, not much else left to do except for give my final thoughts and opinions on this game. So both Hesh and I refer to this game as like a very Souls-like mentality, to where it's just a bunch of trial and error in order to like get good at the game and defeat it and move on and actually get through it. So with enough perseverance, anyone can get through this game. It was really cool to actually look at. The art style is amazing. It's hand-drawn. It's a mix between hand-drawn and digital art to really get the aesthetic down that takes place in like 30s art style. So that was like really cool to see. The amount of effort that it went into making this game is phenomenal, and if you like look at like YouTube videos and documentaries about it, and like seeing like the struggles and the production quality like going through all this, it really shows how much dedication and hard work really went into making a project like this. So I really appreciate this. There was DLC planned for this game. It was like shown like a year or two ago, and it's still not out yet. So if it does come out at some point, I would like to do that again, and I can put it here up on this channel so you guys can see it again. Other than that, I don't really have anything else left for here. Please expect more videos to be coming out soon. I don't know what our next project is going to be, if I'm going to be leading it up, or if one of the other fellow losers are going to be leading it up, but you'll see when it comes out. So as always guys, if you like the video, give the video a like, leave a comment, all those good things you normally say on my channel, now on this channel here. And until then, I'll see you guys in our next playthrough. Oh, and also at the end of this, the credits, I will show you what happens when you find the 4th quartet member, because I said I was going to show you guys, I didn't do it in that other video, so now I'm going to do it here. So until then, I'll see you guys in the next one. So take care everyone.
It's nice to rest your eyes and maybe go outside. Grab a book and get some air. So what are you waiting for? Why not take a quick break? Tune the radio. There's chores to do, there's leaves to rake. Strum the old banjo. You can practice your Lindy hop. And maybe later sing with your barbershop. Why not take a little quick break and come back for more? Or then come back for more. Or please come back for more.